Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Folzsies again. In today's video I showed how to apply glitters extensively and also how to apply lipstick on your lips to make your lips look fuller. If you would like to learn how to apply this, please keep watching. So for my first color, I'm going to take the orange shade from a very old palette of mine. I can't remember the name. I just know that the color there is orangey, and I'm applying that into my crease as much as possible. Next, I go into the green shade in that palette. It looks blue, but it's actually green. I don't know why it was looking really blue in the video, but when you see it in normal daylight, it actually looks green. It's actually green, but I guess after blending it, it came out green. I don't know, but I thought I was seeing green, and then in the video I started seeing blue. I was wondering exactly where I got blue from, and I checked the palette again. It's green. So to cancel out the harsh lines, I'm blending the edges as much as possible so it can give me that gradient look that I'm always looking for. So for the next shade, I'm going into my Zaron palette. I'm using the very deep brown there. I'm going to use it to contour my eyes. Yes, to contour the eyes, that's the outer corner of my eyes. That's where you really contour. So this gives your eye a little bit of definition. Yes, it gives your eye a little bit of definition, and I want a lot of definition, so I'm applying a whole lot of the dark shade. I wanted the outer corners of my eyes to look a bit darker than what they look like now, so I went into my Zaron face definer and used the really dark shaded brown on the palette, and I applied some of it to the outer corners of my eyes and some of it on my lower lids. That's my waterline. I applied it on my waterline because I wanted to give my eyes that smoky effect, not just on the upper part but also on the lower lids. At this point I had fully primed my eyes, and now I can now apply my eyeshadow. I'm using the same orange color I used in my crease earlier, and I'm just dabbing it into my eyelids and setting it as much as possible. And then I needed it to show as much as possible, so I'm applying a whole lot. This eyeshadow is quite old, so it's I don't know, maybe eyeshadow loses pigments, or I don't know, but it wasn't as pigmented as it used to be as in the old days. It probably has expired, and yes, I have thrown the eyeshadow out. I'm just blending out the harsh lines, trying to make sure everything is well blended. And so I'm going in with my glitters. I applied a little bit of eyelash glue on a surface, and then use the brush on that same surface, and then put the brush in my glitter pot. Now before I applied on my eyes, I make sure to shake a little so that any excess will fall out. This is because I don't want the fallout to come on my face, because it will have ruined my makeup. As you notice, I had already done my face contour and concealing. Not applying it that way would have caused a lot of issues for me. So here I'm just applying mascara in preparation for my false lash. I like to apply this just to bring out my own lash as much as possible, because I don't really have long lashes. So for my lips, I'm using the Hushbeauty palette. I'm using the really dark, the black shade, and the really dark purple. I like to share my lips into 4 different places, especially if I'm trying to go for the fuller lip look. I share them into 4. So I cut it by like doing the upper lip left side, upper lip right side, then lower lip left side, then lower lip right side. This helps me make sure that I don't make any mistakes, especially with colors like this. If I had made any mistake with my black color, it'll have been hard to clean off or to use concealer on, and it will have just caused a lot of lines and issues. So I'm being very careful. Now let's go to the lower lip. You see what I meant by cutting it into half. Can you see now? I had done the left, the right, and now I'm doing the left lower lip again. So just take your time, little by little. You don't rush it so you don't make mistakes. At this point, I almost made a mistake on my right side, but I corrected it immediately. I was able to correct it immediately. It wasn't that bad. So I just quickly use my brush to kind of bring it down a little. Mistakes can happen. That's why you need to take it gently. If I had just done it anyhow, I probably won't have been able to correct that mistake. I'm now applying the deep purple all over. I don't need to be careful with this one. I can just apply anywhere on my lip as long as it doesn't go outside of the black. I'm good to go. So I'm just going to apply this really quick and faster than the black one. Then the I felt the really dark purple needed a little bit of color, so I just added bright purple a bit. I didn't really go back into the palette. I just applied it because I knew definitely it would be dark, it will come out dark. So I just continued applying it with the one on my brush already. So we have come to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned something. I enjoyed filming it, so I really hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments section. I'll be there waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.